Good afternoon. I'm standing here on Colwell Road, just on the southern side of Haywards Heath. I'm about to show you around a rather lovely townhouse just down there on the left here in Colwell Gardens. But just so you know where we are, Colwell Road runs from the Lewis Road up at that eastern end near the Princess Royal Hospital and cuts through to the Wivelsfield Road on our west hand side. Almost opposite us, we are opposite South Downs Park, which is the old St Francis Hospital, which is now a big private residential development. There's an indoor 18-metre swimming pool around the back of that complex, which you can use on a pay-per-use basis. And the St Francis Sports and Social Club is your nearest pub, and they actually have they're actually a planning application to put a couple of paddle tennis courts in down there. Now geographically we're in a great position here. That's the house you're going to look at, but actually from the alley, there's a little alleyway just down there on this entrance to Wellswood, which is part of the whole managed complex, which cuts through to Kent's Road. So that's your shortcut to the town. And around the corner, you can walk to a Sainsbury's local store. But this development was built by King's Oak Homes some years ago. It's part of Wellswood, which just goes around the corner. And there's a huge green just over the back of this property here with a nice big play area for kids to release a bit of energy. And there's a play area there as well. Now, I'm walking you through here because you've actually got a garage here as well. These parking spaces, some are allocated. I believe that middle space is a visitor's bay, but that's your garage, and it is a big, there's no power and lighting because you're actually underneath this coach house flat, and I believe your garage is leasehold, even though your house is freehold, because the flat above would be the freeholder. But look at this garage, it is huge. So it's a bit wider and a bit deeper than a normal garage. Very well organised, by the way. So rather good. And when you come here, there is limited parking, because you can imagine in this road, being this close to the Princess Royal Hospital, which is literally a 10-minute walk, this would just be a car park if they didn't have limited parking. So you can't park here between 9 and 10 in the morning and 1 and 2 in the afternoon. So come inside. Our clients have been here 10 years. They've done lots of work to it in more recent times. One thing in question is this lovely new front door. So come inside 60 Colwell Gardens. I'll slip my shoes off. So you'll see it's all been very nicely decorated. They've got new flooring throughout. Downstairs, you've got the loo. Downstairs cloakroom, very handy big cupboard there. And the kitchen, this was only redone 2 to 3 years ago. Really lovely kitchen in these dark blue units, and everything is in here. So you've got a fridge and freezer, looks like a double oven, maybe a combination microwave oven. The hob, and look at this rather cool space age extractor fan, and there's a dishwasher in that corner and a washing machine. And the boiler, that's hidden in there, I'm told is about 5 years old as well. So all up together. It's all double glazed windows, but really nicely presented. And then the lounge. So this house, if you want to look up online these houses in Colwell Gardens and Wellswood, they're all virtually the same house. They're all slightly differently laid out. So there's one house which is a 4-bedroom house, and I'm pretty sure they're all exactly the same house. They've just got different layouts. But for me, and I've sold pretty much all of the designs, this is probably the best one. Now, this is just a 3-bed, but it's an enormous 3-bed. You'll see when we get upstairs in a minute, the whole top floor is a master suite rather than 2 bedrooms. And this one has obviously got a conservatory as well. And spilling out to the garden. You've only got a little courtyard garden, but this is west facing this side. So it's nicely enclosed. And as mentioned, if you've got children, literally around the corner, there's a great big play area. But look at this, haven't they put this to good use with all these shelves and stuff? But really nicely done. So that's the ground floor. And then upstairs, you've got 2 huge bedrooms on this level. So like I say, square footage wise, I think they're all pretty much the same house, but this being the 3-bed should be the cheapest of them, but it's actually the same house. So you've got the back bedroom, which as you can see, has been put to better use. You're all asking us for rooms rather than bedrooms nowadays because you don't want them as bedrooms. And that's overlooking the back. So we're just backing onto more gardens in a cul-de-sac called St Francis close here. So that's one big bedroom. You've got a bathroom here. This was refitted a few years ago as well, as has the ensuite. Really nice. So you've got a great big bath with that enormous shower over it as well. The front bedroom, another home office, come spare bedroom. Again, big chunky double. I think that unit there is actually, I think it's fitted to the wall, so that may be included. This wardrobe is just freestanding. And then upstairs, as I mentioned, is just one great big top floor master suite. So we have the bedroom. So great big bedroom area, deep recess there if you wanted to put wardrobes in. That's an enormous overstairs cupboard with a hot water tank. We're looking back across the garden. So if I look through that gap over there, you can just about see that house through there. Beyond that house is a great big green. And then, even though you've got recess for wardrobes, you don't need it because you've got a dressing area. So this is often the second bedroom on the top floor. So dressing area, lots of cupboards. And then this shower room, all been revamped as well. Really like their tastes. Done a really nice job. That's the linen cupboard. And a big shower unit with really cool tiling. It's been very nicely done. So if you want an easy life and just want to walk into something without having to do any work, this could tick all the boxes for you. And Colwell Gardens, or this part of Colwell Gardens, and Wellswood is part of a managed estate. So the kiddies green and things like that, play areas, various insurances are covered by your estate charge, and everyone pays, I believe, around £350 a year. So there you go. That is number 60 Colwell Gardens. It's for sale through Mansell McTaggart in Haywards Heath. I hope you found this video helpful and more informative than just staring at photos. But if you are seriously looking, please follow us on this YouTube channel. It's absolutely free to you. It's free to us. It costs you nothing. It costs us nothing. And we put our properties on here before we put them on Rightmove. Thanks very much for watching.